The interesting thing about Chinese language is that each character is made up of a number of pictures or symbols that represent much of the culture. And for example, this particular Chinese character starts out with a picture of a hand. And you can see that, a hand like this. And then it's over a table. Now in China, that would symbolize the concept of to give and receive. Because in old China, Confucius once said, okay, 男女授受不亲, which means in passing things around, giving or receiving, people of opposite sex must not make physical contact, with the body, the hand, and so forth. So in order to avoid that from happening, because the worst thing that could happen is you touch somebody and that person would have to marry you, and that would be terrible. So therefore, if I want to give you something, I would just put that thing on the table, and then you want to receive it, you pick it up from there. So when a hand over a table then represents both the concept to give and receive. Now the next sections of the word is made up of a picture of a heart. Okay? And the last portion then is first made up of the symbol for a piece of bamboo, and then with a string attached to it, because in old China, before paper was invented, and the Chinese people would carve the writing on all kinds of materials. It could be a slab of stone, right? Animal bones, okay? Or turtle shells. And eventually they found something that works really well, and which is bamboo tree, because a bamboo tree is hollow in the inside. So all they need to do is to chop down the tree and use one section of it and split it into 4 parts. So each piece then will come out like this, and then they're able to carve the Chinese characters onto the bamboo pieces, and afterwards they drill a hole on top and put a string through it, and you create the page of a book. So the old Chinese character for book then was actually written like this. And nowadays, of course, in modern calligraphy, it would be like this. 车 in Chinese means the volume. So volume 1 would be 第一册, and then volume 2 and so forth. And so therefore, this particular symbol then would represent the process of making a book. As we know, books meant to record ideas, so years after the person is gone, his idea could be left behind and last forever. And so that particular symbol then conveyed the idea of forever. So if you read the definition over here, you can see that this would be to give and receive a heart forever. And that is the Chinese word for love.